Hello, welcome back. Boxed1 here, and today we'll be looking at this. This is LEGO set 75137 from 2016, the Carbonite Freezing Chamber. It comes with 3 figures and a very nice build. We're going to be looking at the build, all the play features, as well as the figures, and giving you my honest opinion on this very nice little set. And we will first look at the minifigures. I do have to hold him because the glare kind of messes up his print otherwise. But, yeah, this is Han Solo. He's pretty cool. He has his, I guess, just simple, jacket on, or I guess he doesn't even have his jacket on, just his white undercoat, thing, as well as his dark brown pants, and his nice old style hairpiece. He has a very nice disgruntled look on his face, I guess you could say, or just a frightened look, I guess. And he also does have a different, face on the other side, which is the face he would use once he gets out of Carbonite or once he goes right into it, which is kind of like the blinded look, right? Because he could not see when he came out of the Carbonite for the first time. Otherwise, a very simple figure, but I do like getting this variant of Han Solo. Next up, we can get a species that we've seen very rarely in LEGO. It is the Ugnaught. Now, we've only seen, I believe, Queel as well. There may have been one in like the 2000 and I think 18 Cloud City, which I don't have, so I wouldn't know. But this is an Ugnaught. This is his first appearance in a LEGO set, and he's exclusive to this one. He has a very nice, specially molded head, what you can see with the white hair on it, and he looks pretty good. He looks like an Ugnaught. He's short. He has the short legs, and he also has a very nice, like, just simple outfit as well. It's nothing like you couldn't use it on maybe even a city figure or something like that. But he has a nice little outfit, and he has nice little gloves on in, I believe, nougat or medium nougat, which is pretty nice. But yeah, pretty cool figure, exclusive to this set, and we've never seen this guy again. We had to zoom out a bit for the last one. This is Boba Fett, the final figure in the set, and this is his, I guess, Bespin look, we could call it. He has a very nice side cape, which has some printing on it, which is really cool. LEGO needs to do that more, with capes and cloth and everything. It just makes figures look great. He has a sand green jetpack. He does have some printing under there. I'll show you that in a second. He has his pistol, or long gun, I guess it is, and he also has his, like, little Wookiees hair thing on his side as well. He also has the right sand blue coloring and this nice sand green helmet. And of course on the underside, he has an angry clone face, because of course he does. On the back side, you can see that print. You just have to decapitate him in order to get to it. And although I don't really need to show this because you'll probably never see it when you play with the set, I like to. With the figures out of the way, we can now get on to the actual set. And it's pretty interesting. It has some pretty cool features. We'll start on this side and move our way over. With the first thing you build, I can't speak, with the first thing you build being an elevator. And this is pretty simple. There's no complex mechanism. You simply open this and lower it down, and then you can put a figure on it. And then to bring it up, you just grab this and pull it up and then lock it like that. Very simple, but pretty nice little play feature. I mean, it works. It works well. And, yeah, just a pretty interesting thing to have. You also, on your next platform, get another play feature. Now, this has to do with the actual Carbonite. Now, the Carbonite's a very interesting piece. This was in a couple sets, including Jabba's Palace. And it's also very interesting because it can actually hold a figure. If you, I forget if you spin this around, or I think you have to lower it, which you pull this out to lower it, and you can actually spin it by turning it, and you can lift it up like that. So you can actually put Han Solo in the Carbonite piece by just putting him here, and then hopefully latching his hands on. I may have to do it off camera. There we go, got him, perfect. And then he can walk in there like he's getting up there, or maybe he'd even be turned around. And then once he's on the platform, he can be lowered into the freezing chamber by pulling this out, and when you spin it, he comes back up as a Carbonite version of himself, just like in the movie. A very interesting play feature, a very cool feature. You also get some very nice prints on either side of the actual Carbonite piece, and one of the reasons I wanted to review this is because well, I can't speak. There's rumors of a new Cloud City. So, or something like that. I forget what it was exactly, but there's said to be another Carbonite piece that would be included, a new one, a different mold, which is kind of interesting. So just wanted to show that off here, I guess. But there's some more stuff in this set, so don't leave yet. We also have some stairs. Now, these stairs are just the very common big stair pieces. I don't know when they were introduced, probably the 90s, or maybe even the 80s, late 80s. But they're cool, they're stairs. You can also angle them like this, which maybe it would be either coming down to the actual thing, which I believe that's how it was in the movie. It was all angled down, which is why I always thought this set was kind of weird, having all the things going up. But, I mean, you can't really have a whole thing unless it's going to be like an Ultimate Collector series or just a big play set. But yeah, you can have your stairs either up like this or down like that, and it looks pretty good. You also get this panel at the end. It has some Orabesh on it, as well as some just simple controls there, like one of those things you put the droid arm in or whatever, and it unlocks something or it does something. You also get some details on the other side just to make it less bland, break it up a little, and of course you do have a little play feature down here. I don't know what it's supposed to do or what it's supposed to be, but it exists. You can put something back here, or you can lower this. So that exists. Don't know what it's supposed to be, don't know what it represents, have no idea what it represents, but it exists. This is also all you get about it in the instructions, so there's not exactly much to go on here. And that's basically it with the build, which I think is very interesting. We can now get down to my final opinion on the set, which you may be able to guess because I've really not hated on the set at all, so you can probably guess my opinion. And my opinion is that it's a pretty cool set. I think it works as a Carbonite freezing chamber very well. I think the play features are great, and I think the figures are great. Han Solo is very simple. I think that's the only thing I could say wrong about them. Or not even wrong, but against them, I guess you could say, if I were to complain at anything. But even so, I mean, that fits his character pretty well. And yeah, the other two figures are amazing. I mean, you get a nice Boba Fett, and the Ugnauht's just great. The build itself, pretty cool. I actually quite like it. Obviously, it's not really that much of a display thing. I mean, it doesn't exactly look the best, but it definitely has some great play features there. And my favorite, obviously, being the Carbonite thing. I mean, that's the whole point of the set. But yeah, a very interesting set, and I'm definitely excited to see what they do with the new one. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. And I shall see you next time. I did review this set, I think maybe 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, so quite a while ago. And obviously, videos from quite a while ago don't live up to the standard that I have now, which even then will probably change. So yeah, kind of a cool set. I really like it. I hope you like it too. Maybe it's the nostalgia because this is one of my older sets. 2016 is really when I started collecting Lego, and I have probably half of my collection from that year. Or probably a quarter maybe, but you know what I mean. Exaggerations. I shall see you next time. Enough rambling. Goodbye.